You know what? No Hayabusa, doesn't matter to us. We're gonna go with Joy. We need the diversity of damage.
It's a very, very bold pick, right? Going up against a Cho, but then again, with apart from the Cho, no one from that composition can really stop the Joy. So it depends on the timing again. Keep in mind, folks, it is still just the best of one. Who will join Onyx in that 1-0 seed, and who will join
Boostgate
in that 0-1 seed?
It could be anybody. It could be anybody. And I think right now, based on what we're seeing from BSE's lineup, there is potential. If one of them wins the lane and they get a little bit of support from their jungler, I think this game could be done 8 minutes, 9 minutes even.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be day one, game number 2. This is where BSE will go up against CFU. We'll see whether BSE coming in from MDL, can they win the first game here against CFU?
Let's find out. And let's find out what the openers are. It's going to be Detective and Hide on Bush on the same mirrored sides of the map. Purple buff starts, of course. But we'll see whether they want to contest for Lethal Wander early, or do they go and start affecting the side lanes.
It's going to be very key here. You can see here, even Shin here does not rock the Purify, so he's quite confident here. He wants to keep his distance going up against Detective and Zing.
Looks like they're going to be contesting for the Lethal Wanderer here. And looks like probably Detective got it. Actually, no, Hide on Bush. On the Joy secures it.
Pretty good so far, Buck. Boxy is taking a lot of damage, and I don't know if he wants to take any more than that.
Still able to keep his distance as well here. No flickers really triggered, apart, of course, from that retribution. So both teams are keeping the distance pretty well.
Yeah, I gotta say, as a Grokkamate, you're not really all that worried of dying early. As long as you're close to a wall, you kind of feel like nigh invincible. If you die, you're probably going up against 3 members, and you're just not dodging anything. Even as a tank, you gotta learn how to dodge.
Yeah, you gotta sidestep, you gotta maintain some pressure.
Oh, good take from Wadu, right?
Works out exactly how they were expecting it to be. Wadu's playing a really strong game against the Yuzong, giving him like no opportunities to find good trades. But then also at the same time, Oppi, I think the fact that he's trying to be like this aggressive while still having Wilderness Blessing on his side, it feels like he's kind of stretching himself a little too much.
Yeah, I want to see how Black Sentence make sure that Shin gets that level 4 really fast, because again, he is kind of the ace of the team. We got to see how he influences the fight around the turtle, because going up against a Lancelot, it is going to be quite difficult, especially this is Detective's Lancelot. Not easy for Black Sentence to actually get his turtle.
Definitely not easy, but we might see first blood here in this fight. That's Detective taking the turtle. That's real worm completion pop. Immobilization onto his Boxy. That's a 3-man immobilization, but no clear follow-up. That's a pullback. That's going to be Detective and Wadu securing Steffi. So that's both roamers going down, but keep in mind, CFU, they got the turtle.
Very much a lot more worth it for CFU in that fight overall. At least it gives Detective what he's looking for, which is a level lead onto Hide on Bush. But it now gets a little bit scarier, right? Because now the side factors are coming in, and oh, the play!
Yeah, that's a flicker. Also the way of Dragon. What will it be enough? It will with 3 members on Orochi. So CFU will take that kill.
It's beautiful, man, because even if Cho kicks in the wrong direction, Patrick is there pulling him away from the turret. But I gotta say, Black Sentence, I feel like they're just a little bit too excited.
They're so excited, they're going down. Wadu might just fall next, but luckily he's able to hop onto the Grok.
Now an overextension. That is going to be 2 kills for Black Sentence. OP finds it. That's going to be Hide on Bush taken down. OP now will not be able to escape there, even with the play. Wild Charge and RWM pop though.
Let me just say, hold on. Doom against Shing. Shing almost gets taken down. I believe this is Gideon's fault, because he's saying, you know, I'm hoping for more discipline coming in from both teams.
And then
this happens. Hey, aggression, man.
What? No. The discipline comes because Detective didn't die the entire time. He's got a 200 gold lead. Kick!
Oh, that's a Purify pop triggered. Steph is already around hovering, provide cover, but that will be just a trigger spell from CFU.
Your point, Gideon.
My point is that right now, the most important person is the jungler, and Detective has not died and was able to get both of the camps on top of 1 kill. So I'm just saying, these are the teammates you want if you're a jungle main.
So he's saying, you know what, you guys can have all the smoke.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get all the beef that's around it.
Yeah. I get the real tender meat.
Yeah. Some ribs.
Some ribs.
Some ribs.
They're gonna do it again, aren't they?
Yeah, but either way, yeah, I feel like Black Sentence as well as CFU Gaming, they're a little bit too excited going for those fights, but the setup was not 100%. Because again, we talk about Detective on this Lancelot, one of the best Lancelots that the world has to offer. So you gotta be careful.
Gotta be careful here. See how careful they're going to be because the tempo is technically in the favor of CFU. And you can see, like, Detective doesn't care about the turtle. I just want to put you behind. Oh!
Two-man knocked up. That's going to be the damage coming through from Wadu. Wadu, though, still able to hold on. Boxy trying to zone Shin, making him uncomfortable. Wow, Detective is on the turtle. Zink joins in. Boxy trying to survive. That's the Black Dragon form. Trying to find the target. That's going to be one member taken down. Blazing Duet just to survive. But Hide on Bush will not be able to get out as Claw taken down as well. Take a look at the back line. That's going to be Orochi next on the chopping block. At the end of the day, it's a 2-for-2. But CFU, again, they get the turtle.
Really big mistake here coming in from Zing. I've never seen somebody try to outrun the train. It doesn't work, but at the same time, you gotta start thinking about your angles with that VMI. You don't necessarily just have to go backwards.
I'm sorry, it's hard for me to take it so seriously. They were engaging all the while, and Paxter just has this goofy ass smile, just
Yeah, I can't.
and then with
deal
the movement speed, he goes like, look at that. This is the best skin of the game.
It really is. I love the fact that his pupils are literally a pixel. It's so funny. Oh, Zing.
2v1 Sing, unaware of the whereabouts. Great capitalization there. The gold laner from CFU goes down.
Yeah, which shows the aggression coming in from Orochi as well as Hide on Bush. They are not shy of engaging onto anyone. Probably counting the timers as well, understanding that Jing does not have that purify, so it's now or never.
Now I want to see whether this dive is going to work. Because when you see that Grok there, I get nervous. That's why whiffs the entire ult. At least they got it out of him.
Wow, that's a tech charge, a big one, right? And CFU, they're taking their time here. 500 gold just did for them.
Yeah. As long as you wait for the turtle, you should be fine. Because by the time the turtle spawns, the tech chart should be around. All the while, CFU as well as Black Sentence, I feel like it's still good on Black Sentence. Doom, nothing bad has happened to him just yet. Okay, wait.
Oh! So that's Purify OP though, jumping in.
That was
Yin
sick.
Yang overturn combo. And that will be Doom falling the first time in this game.
That was good from Stefan. That's how you save a life, ideally. But, I mean, that's still a lot of resources being used. Sin actually lives because Boxy committed so hard onto that initial dive. They still maintain their bot tier 1.
Black Dragon for me, looking for an engage. That's a flicker from Boxy triggered. They want to kill this roamer. It seems like Orochi. They will get it. Now, will there be a response? Seems like Black Sentence will sacrifice their top turret for this turtle.
Zing got that. Looks like Zing will be here for the fight.
Mobilization. Detective jumping with the Lancelot. Petrify a big one! Hide on Bush says hello to the turtle. Down goes Detective. OP finds a kill on towards Doom. The second time in this game. Hide on Bush though. Still able to provide the damage, but not enough rage. OP flees! Oh! Perfectly timed on that flicker, and he survives.
That was nice.
Someone check Hide on Bush ankles. Are they still there?
Oh my goodness, and it's not done yet. They've still been trading against each other. And Wadu is trying to peel, trying to catch somebody.
Oh, Stefa, no flicker. That's going to be Stefa here in trouble, but Hide on Bush says hi to OP. Finally, he finds that kill.
So when does it end? When does this war end? The fights, the consistent trading. Luckily, at least for those who have short ultimates, are just getting in and back into the fight to use their resources once more.
I mean, this is basically just a boxing match, and the ring is just getting smaller and smaller. They're just
Yeah.
forcing each other to fight here. Looking at the build so far, it looks like it is going to be a Holy Crystal for Hide on Bush. And for a Detective on this, Lancelot will be going for that brute force. In terms of the gold laners, they're roughly at an even playing field. The roamers, a bit of difference, but who cares about roamers, right?
But I mean, based on what we've been seeing so far, Stefe, like as much as he's doing great jobs counter-engaging, he's also picking up kills he probably shouldn't have taken up in the first place. Boxy, on the other hand, he's like giving all the kills, but he's also dying a significant amount.
Well,
Can't have
Pro-
both worlds.
Probably not gonna go for that damage now. Not
Just
having...
you wait.
You know what? You know what? My bad. My bad. Do you know that he soloed the Lord?
He did, tell the Lord. That was great. I love the ideas that come through, but it does come at a cost, right? If you do want to eventually swap your items, how much more gold for a roamer do you need? Oh, no.
That's a dive. That's going to be a knockup. That's a mouth. Blazing Duet.
Yo.
That's going to be Detective taking Doom again.
What?
Orochi under the turret. Finding the outplay. Now he's still alive. Adu in trouble. That's going to be Orochi still in the game as OP will not be able to escape that one. And ladies and gentlemen, CFU, they got Doom, but they lost 4.
Don't get me wrong, I'm a Cambodian fan. After what they showed us against SRG, I am a fan. But Singh made a huge mistake there, like a really unforgivable one.
Yeah.
He goes under the turret, takes aggro, tries to walk out, doesn't fully de-aggro, walks back in, and he takes like 6 shots.
Miscalculation at its finest.
Oh yeah, miscalculation for sure. But I gotta talk about Stefan, man. As a Grok main, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Detective goes in. It looks like he's able to get out.
Yeah, looks for that steal there, but Black Sentence just too clutch with it.
Yeah, and again, like I gotta talk about his main enemy here is Jing. Jing is having a hard time because of this Grok. Like we've seen in charges canceling out the Blazing Duet. Steve is just using the Mighty Swing.
Yep.
It's like, I'm gonna toss a rock over you. This is just straight up rock bending. And there's nothing that your guns can do to stop me.
They gotta learn.
Oh,
Where's
wow.
go?
Oh my god, you blink and you miss it. OP obliterated there. It's a 5v4 now with the Lord to play around. Black Sentence definitely on the advantage.
I gotta say, my eyes were wide open and it still missed.
Yeah.
That's how fast it was.
What was that? How did it disappear so quick?
That was Wild Charge and got the burst. Foxy in trouble. And mobilization in the back. That's gonna be Doom. Hawks very vulnerable. Wadu trying to find the escape, but Detective says hi and takes him down. Take a look at the bottom side of the map though. Wadu will be the traits of 1-4-1, 2-4-0 rather. Hide on Bush. Blazing Duet from Sing. Oh, the stun. The icing on the cake. Down goes Orochi and Steph. Sing finds the important shutdown.
Oh, at least we're saying he's learned his lesson. Just wait for the Grok to do things.
Yeah.
Wait for him to throw out those spells. And once he's done, that's when we go in and hit hard. But my goodness, this glue is doing a lot of work here. I mean, based on what we're seeing, Doom is like really struggling to leave the fight because of the glue passive stacks. And not to mention that his spacing is really awkward.
And it looks like both teams just going ban for ban. Am for am.
Am for am.
They just trading each other. It's like, hey, I punch you, you punch me back. Whoever bleeds, just smile.
I mean, as you can tell, Wadu just the king of
That was a
punishment.
good song,
right
by the
now.
way.
It was a great song.
That's a good song, yeah.
It's a great song.
But he's taken so much punishment in this game, and it's really hard to punish him overall, right? Nobody really has, like, quote-unquote, enough damage to just one-shot him out of the way. And even for Orochi, it's a real waste of time to fight Wadu for long periods as well.
Look at this, both marksmen having the Trinity build, but I gotta say, both marksmen not having a game. They're like, I go in, I die. But you know what? You guys got this, right? You guys got this, right?
Right?
Oh, Doom.
Detective into trouble. Hot on Bush finds the connection. Now take a look at Doom, and that's a quick double 1-2 from Hot on Bush. Take a look at Zing. Still able to rotate around, but that's just 2 members off the board, and Black Sentence can double their gold lead.
Let me just say, this Yuzong has to go to anger management class, man. Like, he's angry. He goes in, jumps onto anyone that he sees, and he gives them the smoke.
As Yuzong should be played, as he should. Oh, Doom's here, wait.
Oh!
Good read. Boxy now in trouble. Black Sentence inside of the box, trying to find connection. Zing, Blazing Duet. Now Wadu is isolated here, but Doom will be taken down. Hide on Bush finds the connection. Both gold laners taking down Wadu now. Toronto by time, isolated though, still able to get out.
Hey.
But that's just a 1-for-1.
He was smart. He's trying to spell them off of the Lord. Yeah. It's just that the Lord does a lot of damage.
It does, and Wadu finally goes down comfortably.
Oh my
so
god.
funny, dude.
It was a smart idea. It's just that the Lord is like, oh, you think you're smart, huh?
You think you can really do that much damage to me, sir?
Hey, feel my lightning.
Oh, so sad, so sad. Doom positioning himself like okay, a lot more far front than I was expecting, but it really did cause CFU Gaming to make a reaction, and that's something you want to see from your opponents. Here comes Moxie. Hopefully he doesn't whiff this time.
Let's see the position. Oh, that's a big connection there. Opie falling first in this fight. That's going to be Moxie trying to get out. Oh, in the back. Detective finds an angle to take the marksman down. You cannot, again, underestimate Detective on this Lancelot. Though that's going to be the Lord for Black Sentence.
Ooh.
And Detective manages to get home.
I'm not gonna lie, it's starting to piss me off that Detective is getting away with everything.
Hey.
Like, he's quantum computing the numbers. What's going on?
Now here's the thing, to be a good detective. Oh my goodness!
The connection, the miscalculation again. Black Sentence. They can just reek the base, right? They can open up the base turrets here.
I think Sing's just not reacting fast enough to it, and it's just too late. There's no point purifying at that point. He's lost like 90% of his HP. Just let it happen. Wait till you respawn, because at least with your team, you should be able to hold out the waves before they crash into the inhibitor.
I gotta say, this meme might get long. MDL, MPL, and now you might add CFU gaming there. And I gotta say, Gideon, for you to be a good detective, you kind of have to be a good criminal as well.
You gotta be just a little bit of a good criminal.
You gotta be able to get away with it.
Yeah,
Right?
you gotta make sure that you're smart enough to get away with it. But I think that at this stage of the game is where it gets dangerous, right? Because now Claude is a legitimate problem
Yeah.
for Black Sentence. Nobody can really like walk in comfortably and be like, you do peanut damage. It's please stop.
Yeah, so they just killed him very fast. Has been working so far.
I mean,
So far.
there is fast, and then there is like, whoa.
Moxie?
I'm seeing Black Spawn.
Why?
He loses immortality. That's going to be OP in the back. That's going to be OP, loses his left. That's going to be Detective, though, trying to escape. But there,
Oh my
down
God.
goes Detective. 2 for 1 now. As Hide on Bush equalizes there. It's a 3 for 1. And CFU, they will lose 3 members just like that.
They've broken the unity, and this is Black Sentence's option. They could close out the game here.
Black Sentence looking to push more. Trying to find the base turret in the mid lane. That's the mount. Under the turret as well. Can they hold on? They will. Oh, Hide on Bush. That's a burst damage that the Joy can provide. Uppy in 3 seconds. No minions as Wadu is able to clear. And CFU Gaming, they can fight for another day.
I thought the wall blocked him up like perfectly, like just out of the range for him to go for the slam. I really thought they could have closed it out there, but at least for CFU, they are given one more chance. They cannot afford another loss like this. And so far, Sing, he has been underperforming. I don't know whether he needs to make a call to say, hey, my ping is not good, because he's just not reacting to things as fast as we usually expect to see him do.
That's going to be very tough here. And they need to walk in right now, Gideon. I think 4,000 is a little bit too much at the stage. Way too much. It's 5 seconds on the clock for that Lord. Black Sentence. What they need to do is just stay disciplined. Don't overextend.
But that's the thing. I feel like CFU has so far showed that they are more susceptible to not playing as a team. They make the executive decision, and then it's vibes.
Okay, Orochi pops the Black Dragon for a multi-tech charge.
Oh my God!
Offie and Zing, 2 main damage dealers off the board. And ladies and gentlemen, down goes Wadu. Should be, but Black Sentence says it's enough. Let's go for the Lord and close it out.
I hope I don't jinx things. Shin is still not died.
Nope.
5-0-21.
Wow.
I gotta say, this game might be different if CFU just pick up that Yuzong early. Because what other options that you have to dive this Eve? At this point, Detective is just killing Doom. But what has Doom been doing the entire game?
Yeah, can't really do much.
Oh, now just 2 members down goes Detective. And ladies and gentlemen, we have Black Sentence in this match.